So for today's video, we're going to be jumping into two stories, one around a possible PS5 information drop happening tomorrow and Microsoft shifting production from China due to the coronavirus, and what will Sony do with the PlayStation 5 production in this case. First, let me know in the comments if Sony did in fact release a base PlayStation 5 and a PlayStation 5 Pro day one this holiday season, which console would you buy? Consider the power difference with a base PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation 4 Pro. I've personally seen people keep their base PlayStation 4 the entire generation, but which one do you see yourself getting? So comment below, if Sony released a PlayStation 5 and a PlayStation 5 Pro day one, which one would you get? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story, Microsoft seems to be moving production of their products from China due to the coronavirus. We're in March and things seem to be escalating for the virus, and it seems that Microsoft will not be waiting around for this to get better. Last year we spoke about how the China Donald Trump tariff tax shook Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo to make plans to move their production outside of China to avoid the 25% tariff tax hit. The tariff tax has since been removed in regards to consoles, but I'm sure each company still have their plans to remove the heavy dependency they have on China. Fast forward to now, Chinese-based media group Kaijin, if I said their company name correctly, reports that both Google and Microsoft are moving production from China to probably Vietnam and Thailand, which have been mentioned before as two of the likely alternatives for Microsoft and Sony to produce their products. Now that we're hearing this information for Microsoft, what about Sony for the PlayStation 5? Are they going to follow suit? Michael Pachter did mention before that Microsoft and Sony could move their production from China to Vietnam or Taiwan if the virus gets worse, with a $5 to $10 hike for each unit's production cost. So now that we've heard that the production cost for the PlayStation 5 is probably $450. In this case, it would increase to $455 or $460 if they were to move it to Vietnam or Taiwan based on what Michael Pachter said. But now that we've heard about Microsoft moving production, I wonder if we'll hear news of Sony doing the same, or will Sony hold out to main production costs of the PlayStation 5? I guess we'll see in time. Now, diving into the second story of this video, the March 3rd reveal event, information drop, state of play, whatever it could be this time around for the PlayStation 5. The story is simple. Giant Bomb had their podcast episode 622, and at about 1 hour, 6 minutes, 27 seconds, we had Matthew Rory say this.
When is that event supposed to happen?
No announcement yet.
No announcement?
Yeah, I don't know.
Everybody seems so sure there's going to be a February event.
Yeah, well, that's what they did last time. The PS4 was, I think, unveiled by now.
Still waiting on that email.
Last time around, Yep. Those invites will be coming any day now. I'm sure.
But they wouldn't do a shock like show up tomorrow, something.
No,
they'd have to have at least a few weeks.
Definitely not.
It's going to be fun. I'm really...
It's like this weird feeling of tension.
I know,
with these things.
I like it. I want to see who wins.
Like everybody's like they're staring at each other, just like waiting for somebody to go first. You know?
Yeah.
Now, I have a couple of things to say about this. One, he could have said the 3rd or the 30th, in my opinion. Two, I wouldn't think much of it if Rory didn't seem so uncomfortable after almost saying whatever number he was about to say. He seemed to try hard to play it off as nothing. 3, this adds fuel to the Godfall. Developers saying more information for Godfall would be coming really soon during their PAX East panel last week. 4, I honestly wish we do get a big reveal or whatever it is tomorrow, but the Godfall developers did state in their original PlayStation blog post last year that more Godfall information would be coming in spring 2020, which isn't until later this month at the earliest if we're going to be strict about it, so something could happen then. And 5, one of the biggest pushes for Sony to hold an event in early March was to do it before GDC, which has now been postponed until the summer. So would Sony rather just release information around E3, release everything in one go around E3? Who knows? I guess we'll find out tomorrow. And with these 5 points, I just wanted to lay out the cards that we have right now so you guys can have a more well-rounded perspective. We've heard rumors before this podcast that Sony will have a type of unveil in March with pre-orders to go live in March as well for the PlayStation 5, but we've also heard rumors of something happening in February. So I would manage your expectations for tomorrow. I can't lie, I have to do the same as because, well, my excitement is already pretty high, but you guys let me know. From the information I've provided, do you see an event happening tomorrow or not? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now, I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "Give me that drop." Because at this point, whether it's a state of play, random Twitter post, blog post, at this point, I just want that drop. So if you feel the same way, destroy the comment section with "Give me that drop," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now, I'll check you guys out on the next one.